Tulip. I know you got your carrot, but look, if you don't eat this, then the little one's going to. I'm protecting this for Tulip because Tulip got distracted by a carrot and is ignoring all other. And you are a little thief. This is the example of the den that Stormy makes, and I clean it out maybe once a week just to help out. But she always makes a nice cozy space here. So let's talk a little bit about Stormy. So obviously this is not a place that Stormy wants to be. It's not a place I want Stormy to be, but this is where Stormy is needed to be right now for her best long-term health and well-being. She, of course, has no idea what's going on in this scenario. She, you know, one minute she was wild, next minute she's at the Beau Rivage Casino. We have no idea where she was, what happened, what her home life was, and honestly, even her age, we just don't have any idea. So, what we have provided is a scenario that is safe, secure, and quiet, so that she can eat and rest. This is definitely not a best scenario for a beaver, but it is where she needs to be at the moment. We will, you know, we're judging along the way as far as just watching her carefully, watching for her to gain weight, continue to stay parasite free, start to, you know, feel better. She already is feeling so much better, and she's eating so well. And that is telling me everything we need to know right now. She is eating, she is not panicked, she is comfortable. The next phase for her will be moving over to that large enclosure where she'll have more space. She'll be able to have more water, and then she'll also be introduced to Tulip and Petunia. And we're going to see how that goes. It's possible that Stormy may just want to have nothing to do with them, or it's possible that they may join up and all be very happy with each other. We don't know, but we have to take it slow. Why wouldn't we just let her go right now? It's hard to see an animal in rehab. It's hard to see an animal that has to live, you know, in a cage, so to speak, especially a wild animal like Stormy. If we were to just open the doors and let her go, she is in an unfamiliar territory. She is definitely not up to size yet, so she has a disadvantage. We presume she could go out and eat. She'll have no place to live. She does not have a lodge. She will be very highly susceptible to getting bacteria and illnesses and parasites all over again, and she most likely would die a long, painful death. It's hard to hear, but it's the truth. And so as a rehabber, it's my job to make sure that when she is released, I have set her up for the very best of success so that she is healthy and that she also knows her environment, which is exactly why I'm doing the Beaver rehab process here in different phases. So her next phase will be moving over to that larger enclosure, having more space, getting to know Tulip and Petunia, and then we'll see how she goes. But number one thing, she has to get bigger. She's doing very well considering. Love you, baby. Love you, babies. She's a good girl. All right, well, we're still dodging some rain, but we're getting these layouts done. So this chain link will go at the bottom of the enclosures so that no one can dig out. Obviously, we want beavers to be able to dig, but digging out of their safety enclosures is not the time for digging. So we have a setup for 3 full setups, and this will include one side that is a dry den area and one side that is a large pool, and we'll have ability to have 3. Hopefully all 3 of these beavers, Tulip, Petunia, and Stormy, will be living together, but this will also allow us to have other beavers come in if needed. And anyway, it's a really good setup. The remainder of this area will be a really fun place for them to be able to dig under supervision when they come out. We'll have small holes that will fill with rainwater, or we can fill with the water. They can dig to their little heart's content. And our fence has wire barrier. Again, a beaver that's very motivated will be able to escape from here. But our goal is that when they're out here running around, at least at the beginning, it is under supervision, and that they sort of see where their boundaries are for this territory. And then, and we'll, of course, I'm sure, adapt as we go, depending on how they act. But this is coming along really nicely. Very appreciative of my family, my husband and my boys, for helping us out, getting this done. This is one of the new pools, and what we'll do is we'll make a hole in here connected to PVC so that we can drain it. So that means over there we'll have to dig some trenches to allow room for the pipes.